Well, now, I might look a little different to you right now because I'm learning how to take in some confusion into my own personal life. Overnight, I guess somebody like Microsoft or Hewlett Packard or somebody thinks they have the right to turn off a computer if they want to, and I had the confusion today of pushing the go button on my computer and pushing it again and pushing no computer today. So I'm doing this from smartphone, and that's confusing enough too. How they call them smartphones when they do sometimes some dumb things. But when it comes to I'm Tom Sawyer, retired, by the way. Hi, good to meet you if that's your first time seeing me. And I'd like to give you some friendly advice. When you think about your own retirement, don't think about building yourself a pool of wealth. Pools are to drown in. Bubbling brooks that widen as the storms of life come along. Oh, that's the way to support yourself in retirement. That's a surefire way to live just fine after you don't have a job anymore when you're retired. And in preparation for my retirement, yeah, I learned this thing by the name of Google, brand new company, is going to sell stock. And so I called this broker. Brokers have just one job. I've learned that is to make you go broke. It's supposed to be that way, but this fellow, I said, I want to buy 100 shares of Google. This is their IPO. And he said, you mustn't do that. Don't do it. And I said, well, just go ahead, Peter. Just do it. So the next day the phone rang, and it was this broker. He says, you got a choice. You got a choice. You either have to hire yourself a new broker, or you got to sell that stock you bought yesterday. That company, Google, is going nowhere. So life does teach you lessons to take advice, and sometimes just don't take it. Sometimes just forget it. And that's my talk for you today. I hope you get a little bit unconfused by it, and I wish you the very best.